Hello, hello! My name is Callista and welcome back to Pentiment. In the last episode, the festivities were well underway. We have this gorgeous bonfire, which I forgot to look at last time. This bonfire is much simpler than the one in Nuremberg, but it's pretty all the same. No, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, Andreas, he's not about all this. He just wants to go to bed. But before he does, I'm going to have a quick run around of the village. Just see if there's anyone who decided not to attend. I'm going to cut through this. Be back with you in a minute. Hello there. Evening, Master Mailer. You're not taking part in the festivities. I came to ask you the same. I didn't see you at the bonfire. I wanted to have a walk and clear my head. Yeah, why aren't you joining in? I came to ask you the same. I didn't see you at the bonfire. I imagine it would be a great chance to gather gossip. Ha! Plenty of gossip to go around if one keeps their eyes open in the forest tonight. It's an enchanted evening. As for your question, I get enough fire and smoke as it is. And decent folk don't like to associate with my kind. Even as they like the charcoal, they hate the burner. Other than Andreas, he occasionally comes by, but I guess he has to keep good relations for his trade. People avoid you even on a night such as this. People are fools. Why not associate with the charcoal burner? Is it... My first thought would be that he constantly smells of smoke. He smells bad, so... That seems a little... Considering that most of these people are farmers, they're hanging around animal shit. I can't imagine they smell like roses and, lilies and all of that. Was it just one of those jobs where it's like, oh, people even lesser than us, they become charcoal burners? Like, why? I don't have enough medieval insight into this to know why he's avoided. Yeah, this whole evening, from what Till was saying, is that it's making a mockery of people who, they think they're so la-di-da, but then, when on this night, everyone acts the fool. Everyone's kind of one, all stations are equal, this, that, and t'other. People avoid you even on a night such as this? Well, fine, they're not as bad, usually. But truth be told, I don't really care. I've made my peace with the matter. For me, it's a night like most others. I prefer staying sober and observing the townsfolk. Easier to get all the gossip for the year to come, Besides, I reckon I'm growing too old for mischief. Best let others run around in their silly costumes. I think you still have some youth in you. You're not one for tradition. Oh no, you're young in heart. You're young in heart, Smokey. I think you still have some youth in you. Like the sun rises to its highest point every year, so my back grows ever more crooked. But I appreciate you coming by. I wish you a pleasant evening, Master Mailer. Until later. Until then. To be honest, I hadn't even realised that Smokey was absent. The absence I picked up on was the Millers. It was Paul and Elsa and Lenthart. They weren't there, at least I don't think they were. I didn't even realise that Smokey wasn't present. I do wonder why he's so excluded. I don't know. I don't know if it's that he constantly smells of smoke or if there's some other reason for it, but damn, Smokey's a good dude. That's bullshit. hello. God bless you, Andreas. And little Martha. Hi. Oh, hello, my dear. Okie doke, and I am back. So, yeah, Smokey was the only one who wanted to have a proper chat, so let's just head to bed. Unless there's someone waiting for us in the guest house? No, okay. Yeah, time to get some shut-eye. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Go to sleep, stay awake. We've been everywhere. We've done everything we can. Let's just go to sleep. And here we are again. Okay, this is looking a lot more labyrinth-like now. Yeah, there is only one path we can go. And it's quite a ways. Come on, let's just... No, come on, there we go. Yeah, I guess this is how Andreas feels his life is going, just one long, arduous path. Oh, hello! What is it? What? Wait. Oh. We know Andreas has shown... He has shown extreme bitterness over Sabine. I've said my theory on why I think he's so angry with her. I think they had a child and she was maybe negligent and the child died. I don't have any definitive, like, oh yeah, this is what happened. I think I'm gonna play into my theory, though. I think he'd be pissed. What? Come home. I will soon. Stop bothering me, I know. Maybe this is where Andreas gets all of his negative thoughts and feelings out. I've been playing Andreas in Act 2 as being very separated. He doesn't want to get involved. He doesn't want to get too emotional and, you know, show his true face, his true feelings. He's trying to be very moderate. And maybe this is where all that moderation just slips when he's dreaming, when he's faced with the source of his anger, potentially the source of his pain. He's no longer quite so polite and so moderate. He just says what he's feeling. Stop bothering me. Is that all I am to you now? A bother? A hen-pecking harpy? A nuisance to be ignored while you lead another life in London? Was there ever an ounce of love in your heart for me? Of course there was. This was never about love, Sabine, as much as you had for me. I mean, I don't know what their marriage was like. It was an arranged marriage, but that was quite common for this time period. That was the norm, so... I get maybe Andreas feels like you came into this marriage cold. And I just reflected it back at you. As much as you had for me. You can't help but be cruel, can you? I hate talking to you when you're like this. Say nothing. It is cruel. It is cruel, but I'm drawn to it. Andreas pents up all of his emotions. he holds it all in, and then in his sleep, to a dream Sabine, he's absolutely vile. I hate talking to you when you're like this. You hate everything about me. Oh. I don't hate you. Say nothing. Okay, so this... I was gonna say this is kind of disproving my theory, but is it? Maybe she was negligent because she was suffering from, you know... Would they have known about postpartum depression in this time period? I'm not entirely sure, but maybe, you know, he realised, oh shit, she's not taken to motherhood in quite the way I would expect, and maybe that's why she was negligent. Again, I'm buying into my theory because I don't know what is necessarily happening. All I have to go off is my theory. If Andreas is saying he doesn't hate her, I'm inclined to go with what he's saying here. I don't hate you. You don't love me. It doesn't matter. Go back to your whores, the women who make you happy. Who is this? If this was God, that'd be a capital H. This house is so lonely without him. Stop. Your presence would only amplify the grief. Stop! Leave me alone. Leave me alone with the memory of him. Stop! Just leave me alone, just for one night. One night where I don't have to dream about him. Please. Thank you. Oh, that. I think I was partially right. From that didn't exactly... Oh, hello. Hello? I was gonna say, that didn't, to me, sound like a woman who had negligently killed her child. It did sound like a woman who had lost a child. Hello. Hello, August. Hello, August. What am I supposed to do? Just wait here with you? I know you aren't going to say anything. It sounds like Andreas has this dream a lot. I know you aren't going to say anything. You never say anything. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you. Say nothing. Something out of Andreas's control. That's what this sounds like. Maybe he was born sickly. Maybe he was born with... I don't know. Something that we have treatment for today, but not so much at the time. I'm not an expert in illnesses that someone could be born with, in childhood illnesses. I'm not an expert in that. Ooh. If he was born sickly, if he was born with some kind of, you know, congenital disease, you know, maybe either Andreas or Sabine was a carrier, and as such, you know, they don't have any symptoms themselves, but like, oh, it's been passed on to the kid, blah blah blah. Maybe that would be why Andreas hates Sabine so much. It's like, oh, you potentially could have been the one to give this to him. You know, and he grew for a little bit. He looks young. I wouldn't like to say how old this kid was. Does he look 5? I mean, he looks so... It's also... This is a cartoon. This is a drawing. It's very hard to distinguish ages when it's a cartoon character. It's not like this is a picture. But if he grew for a little bit, maybe they had hope, like, oh, it's not gonna be so bad, and then he dies. Andreas is like, I don't want to think that I may have given him this illness, so I'm gonna blame you for it. Ooh. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you. Oh, shit, plague! Oh, he got the plague. Okay, that. Okay, there we go. We have our answer. We have our answer. It's the plague. And I guess maybe Andreas felt so helpless. There was nothing he could have done, but maybe there was something that Sabine could have done. And logically he knows that isn't the case, but she's the child's mother. She's the child's mother. She, surely above anyone else, she must protect the child, rear him, raise him. And she failed, you know, she allowed him to contract the plague and then she didn't cure him. It doesn't matter that she isn't a doctor or anything like that. It's just a purely emotional response. Oh. Andreas has medical training. I think he would be thinking like, oh, surely there must have been something I learned about the plague. Surely there must have been something I learned, and I could have done something. I'm so tired, August. Oh, God, don't do that to me. Oh, don't make me say that. I'm tearing up. Do you get tired where you are? The last time I saw you, I said goodnight to you. I couldn't come to the bed, so I stood in the doorway. I just stood in the dark. You didn't say anything back, so I said it again. I don't know how long I stood there. Just waiting for you to say goodnight. And so August is silent. August is silent in his dreams as he was in his last moments. Ooh. Ooh, I'm actually crying. I can feel the tears on my cheeks. Ooh. Oh. You still look the same age to me. I wonder if I'll ever forget your face. Do I remember your mother as she is? I remember loving her, or am I just thinking of some perversion of Daniel's portrait? So he did love her. They had a maybe not on her end, but from his end it was a loving marriage. They have this kid. Kid dies and Andreas just can't cope. I remember loving her. Can you ever picture someone clearly if you love them? Can you ever picture someone clearly if you hate them? That's... Love and hate, they are very similar. Very similar. Can you ever picture someone clearly if you love them? I loved you, little boy. I wish I didn't act. I loved you so much. Sometimes I wish I could die so I wouldn't feel it anymore. But I can't. So I retrace my steps every night. And I find my way back to her. Back to you. I love you, August. Good night. And we get no reply. Oof. Oh, flippin' heck, I can't see. I can't see, I've got tears all over my glasses. This is not convenient. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit. This has become a nightmare realm. Okay. What happened to this place? Where is Prester John? And where are Socrates and St. Grobian? Grobian wasn't on the Ship of Fools. Melencolia. Oh, hello there. Won't you answer me? No thoughts for Beatrice? You are Beatrice, aren't you? Once. I was a voice of caution, of prudence. And now? More and less than caution. The ache of doubt that stiffens to paralysis. Paralysis that breeds despair. Melencolia. What happened to you? What happened to the others? Oh. We happened, I think. Our despair happened. What happened to you? What happens to you happens to us. The foundations of this city are still moored within the ocean of your mind. Its court does not rule your mind. Your mind rules the court. Once reason, curiosity, and the foolishness of youth dwelt under the aegis of your intellect. I'm all that remains, the melancholy of life's autumn. But it is only June! Is that it then? How did it come to this? Fucking love this. It's only June. She's not talking about the actual month. How did it come to this? You have turned your gaze to your own dark centre. You know the courses of your own life. You know how the choices you've made have brought you here. What am I supposed to do about it now? Change your life. Wait, I shouldn't be here. I needed to help someone. Is Caspar all right? Ah, so your thoughts aren't entirely turned inward. There is still something in you that cares for others in spite of your melancholy. Perhaps there is still hope for us. Wake up, Andreas. St. John's Eve. Yeah, Caspar isn't... Oh, God. I get the feeling that if we had told him to come home, we'd wake up and he would have gone out. I get that feeling. And we're not even putting on clothes. We're just going. We're out. We need to find our boy. Do I want... I mean, I could... No, I want to find Caspar. I want to find Caspar. I'd assume he'd be in the woods. Oh. There's a lot of commotion tonight. It sounds like everyone's gone to the woods. Yeah. Let's go. Hello. Oh, God, this is creepy as fuck. Well, that's Helena. I can see that. Flipping it. Where is Caspar in all of this? Where is Hello, there you are. What the fuck? I assumed that Caspar was maybe with someone. They were telling him a story. Who the fuck was that? Why did you run? I don't like that. Master Andreas, what are you doing out here? Caspar, thank God. I was worried when you didn't come back. Where have you been? Caspar, what the hell are you still doing up? Why didn't you go? No. I think we were worried. Caspar, thank God. I was worried when you didn't come back. Where have you been? I was at the bonfire with Killian, but I heard a ruckus from deeper in the woods. I left to go see what it was. Father Gano, what are you doing out here? I was chasing one of the townsfolk, but lost track of the costumed buffoon. The forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself. Dickhead. Dickhead. I'm sorry, you're running around the woods trying to chase people in costumes. It feels wrong to call them costumes. They're, in disguise, we shall say. Just chasing them, being like, I'll rip that mask off you. Like, Sir. One of them might pick up one of the sticks you were so worried about and bash you over the head with it. The forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself. That, Caspar, was something bad. What was that? Someone is screaming in town. They're really taking this nonsense too far this year. Let's go back to town and see what's happened. Let's go back to town together and see what's happened. What are we still doing here? Come on. Oh, yeah. I just. Oh God. I think let's get Gano out of the woods before he does himself a mischief. Let's go back to town together and see what that noise was. Okay, but what was... Was this here before? Oh, it's a root. It's a root from the tree. But they just ran off into the bushes. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Come on, people. Oh, everyone's gone. I've never seen these flowers before. I wonder where they found them. Who was that running off anyway? It's too hard to tell who's who in those stupid costumes. They have meaning. They have cultural significance. We can worry about that later. Let's check on the town first. Who cares? Let's go see what the screaming is about. We can worry about that later. Let's check on the town first. Oh, God. Yeah, I saw that. It's a bit dark, but I saw... Oh, God, is that Otto? Werner, is he... dead? Yes, I'm afraid so. Someone released the rope. The platform crushed him. What? How did this happen? Baltus and Lendhart and I heard the crash and stepped outside to see what had happened. Right, and then we saw a figure in a costume rushing off from the rat house. It must have been whoever released the rope. And what were you doing during all of this, Lendhart? Enjoying a light meal with these gentlemen. Oh, what a shame. You can't blame me for this, Peter. Caspar, look to see if Otto had a note. Uh-huh. Do it. No, Master, there's nothing. Are you certain? What were you expecting? I'm not sure. Oh, Eva. My God. Otto! no, no. You. The abbot must have killed him. That bastard always had it out for Otto. We all knew it. We need answers. Mate, this is not... We may have done Gurno a mischief by bringing him here. Whoops. Gurno, I get that you're incensed. Oh, maybe this should remind you of how Piero felt when you accused him, Gurno. Do you remember that? Do you remember accusing Piero of someone's murder? How does it feel? How does it feel to be in Piero's shoes? But that, now, enough gloating, enough gloating. Okay, I get that you're incensed at the idea that, you know, oh, they're accusing me of murder. This is like 2 minutes away from being an angry mob. They already have the torches. All they need is to go grab some pitchforks, and we have your classic angry mob. Now is the time to be like, I'm so sorry about this. I had my disagreements. I didn't want this. I'm so sorry. Like, we're going to give him a good burial. We're going to discover who did this. No excommunications. Like, I'm so sorry for your loss. Like, now is the time to placate to avoid being lit on fire. Gurno's not going to do that, though. Gurno's not going to do that. How dare you? I won't just stand here and be accused of such a foul act by a peasant. Go after him. Oh, wait, no, the abbot was with us. He's innocent. Caspar is right, even if we don't have any proof. I like this. I like this. But no, we know Gurno to be innocent. What, do we know that Gurno was running. He was running. We've seen a fair few people running. I guess it all depends. They heard the ruckus. They came out. Who screamed? That was a woman scream. Maybe one of them has a very high-pitched scream. I don't know, but someone screamed. I'm just dinged my microphone. I do apologise if you heard that. It's quite a ways. It's quite a ways between the rat house and here. Not the rat house and where we found Gurno at the shrine. I don't think he could have done this. It'd be convenient if he did, because I don't like Gurno, but I don't think he did. Oh, God. We were instrumental in getting Lucky killed. I feel... What happened... Oh, God. This is a... I'm having a lot of feelings. I'm having a lot of feelings right now. At least Otto was a good man. Whoever killed him, going after him would be just. Going after the perpetrator would be just because Otto was a good man. Going after Lucky, that wasn't just. That didn't feel like justice because the Baron was a right arsehole. As much as I hate Gurno, as much as Andreas doesn't like Gurno, we know that Gurno is innocent. I don't think it's possible to drop the thing, they come outside, and run all the way to the woods in that short amount of time. Like, no. I think... We got Lucky killed. And whether Lucky was innocent or not, I don't think that really matters. It wasn't just because the Baron was a right prick. We know that Gurno is innocent. And I think we have to stand up for that. We didn't stand up for Lucky. We did the opposite of standing up for Lucky. We know that Gurno is innocent, and I think we have to stand up for him now. That's right, there's no way he could have killed Otto. Grab the artist and the boy too. We'll get to the bottom of this. Caspar, run. To the Abbey! Just go! Go, bitches, go! Move those legs! Flip it. It has full on become an angry mob. It has full on become an angry mob. Oh dear. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, Big George, why? Why, Big George? Brothers! To the library now! They ran through the church, this way! I swear, you better let us in. You better let us in. They've locked the door. Andreas, get out of the way. Otto's death demands justice. Well, we will see how Andreas deals with this angry mob in the next episode. So, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.